UFC 300, Zhang Weili versus Alexa Grasso. Let's make it happen. All right, yo. Let's get down to it. All right, yo. Reason why I'm for this whole situation of Alexa Grasso and Weili doing a super fight together is because they're both agreeing to it, right? They're both agreeing to make this fight happen. So I don't know whether it's negotiation talks that are not going through right now about their next fight, but if the tables are still open for negotiations of fights and the insecurity of her having a Valentina fight in the shortcomings before UFC by UFC 300, I don't see why not Alexa why it wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even if Valentina is ready to fight, then I wouldn't hold it against Grasso to even take the fight with Weili. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't hold it from her just because of the fact that the opportunity presented itself already. You know what I'm saying? So what Weili brings to the table is much more than what Valentina brings to the table at this point in time in their careers. Like, Weili's bringing a huge market right now. Especially a market that Dana White is very interested in, getting into it. He's also building it and getting into the Mexican market. You know what I'm saying? So you have Alexa Grasso. Like, that's making these two fights is a win-win, and especially if the fighters are agreeing to it. So it all comes down to whether or not like, if Alexa Grasso would take this fight, like I said, I hold nothing against her for doing it, and I don't think it does anything for ruining standings or nothing. It's just it's a sport in which the fighters are taking whatever best opportunities are presented to them at this point in time. Like, at this point in time, fighters are negotiating, right now, looking for opportunities for the coming year. You know what I'm saying? So if there's no talks, and I don't see why not. Why wouldn't Weili try to, throw that into the mix? Like, okay, like, it's a good point in time in her career to do it right now. She's learning from her mistakes. Like you always got to capitalize on these opportunities, when it presents itself. Like, riding on a high of her stock right now after her last performance, and defending it, just like she defended it more than Islam already, her title more than Islam has, and he was able to get his demands reached when he asked for a super fight with Volkanovski to prove a pound per pound fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, like, that should just be done over time, But, because of, who he runs with, that fighter himself, Khabib, help push weight, help that move more, gain more traction than it should have. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, like, when these two fighters are given this opportunity, and people are arguing the fact that shouldn't happen, I feel that this is sports entertainment. Like, it's cool that you feel that there are other fighters in line that should be more inclined to these fights before these two even go at it. But this is not the Olympics. Like, there's no standard format into getting, because you're ranked number 2 or number 3, that you're automatically deserve this fight. No, like, if this is sports entertainment, so it's more like whatever it's like whatever gives the fighter the best opportunities. Like, like, if it's for whatever will create a bigger show, like, that's what it's entertainment. Like, if a company feels at this point in time like this is the perfect time to drop this fight because of the hype that these fighters have on them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see why not they wouldn't go with it. Like I said, like there are other fighters that I know that there's people that would agree that should be ahead of fighting before these two even fight each other because they haven't but like I said, like in MMA already, there's fighters already, like it's just climbing the ladders real quick. Like picture yourself as an employee of a company, and you see other employees excelling in the company by making these moves when given opportunities, right? So your idea of your job is to be able to sustain yourself to the point that you don't have to work no more, right? So with this move, it just like I can just see how Weili's team is working with this. You know what I'm saying? They see that, look, like we have an opportunity. This, and if anything, even in this division, the flyweight division, the best matchup for Weili, would be to be Grasso at this point in time. You know what I'm saying? The other two, like Manon, and you have um, uh, what's her name? Valentina and Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, those are going to be tough fights, but to make things happen, this is the best matchup for Weili right now to, go for broke for this, or go for greatness. Like first off, they both are the first like of their like first ever women's Chinese champion and the first ever Mexican champion. And for them to agree upon, like, look, let's fight it out. You know what I'm saying? That's a bigger seller than having a trilogy with Valentina, or having a fight in China with Yan, or a fight with a Suarez right now, because like Suarez herself, her name don't even hold weight right now in when it comes to these two or anyone. Like, her stock isn't as built. Like, Weili don't need Suarez to make this opportunity happen. Like Suarez would need Weili in that division, not even make it, but like Weili would be bringing more to the table if Suarez was involved in this situation, right? Grasso, she's built her weight right now, so like she's if she chooses this route, I have no ways of like disagreeing with her. Like I just feel like if she feels it's a better opportunity, it's a not even a better opportunity, but yeah, opportunity when it comes to money. You know what I'm saying? Like this would generate more, like I said, than a Valentina or a Yan fight, or a Valentina or a Manon or Aaron fight. Like, so strategically, like this is the way I would break it down. Like if you look at this as more of from a fan's point of view, like you think that they should, yeah, I can understand that, but like I said, like this is sports entertainment, and these athletes are employees in a marketing promotional sports entertainment company, right? So they have to fight tooth and nail to get the bigger piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can either keep fighting with no business structure to your business and just be a fighter in the business, or you can utilize, the company and build your brand. Like Francis Ngannou is a prime example of what he did when he used the UFC to build him to who he is, and then because they didn't answer to any of his demands, he found somewhere else. But the way he built his name out, his brand was giving him an opportunity that the UFC wouldn't have given to him if he didn't know his business. It's like you got to know how to play the game to break the rules, right? Like especially like at this point in time where the game is more cutthroat now. Like it's not about fair play anymore. It's like, like if you can give me a real good reason why this should happen, we can make it happen. But you also have to be holding leverage on when you are approaching these opportunities when it comes to negotiations, right? So I feel at this point in time in these two career where it comes with Grasso and Weili, this is the perfect time to pitch this. This is the perfect time to generate the most, maximize your revenue out of this whole thing when it comes to, marketing. Like the UFC is the marketing machine. A lot of people will tell you that are involved. They merged with WWE. You know what I'm saying? So their marketing like it's crazy. Like they can make anybody happen, but it's easier when the fighters already have something going for them. You know what I'm saying? Already have something. The momentum is already moving with them. They're already moving the needle without the UFC's huge promotion fight yet. Imagine the UFC behind this. They can make more generating, using their machine behind pumping this fight than they would pumping a trilogy with Valentina, or pumping a fight with Yan in China, or Suarez. This is easier for them. It's easy money, and at the end of the day, whatever the result is, these two both still have the opportunities to still fight those other fighters in their division. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fights are still there, but at this point in time, this is the best opportunity for them to do this right now, especially after the momentum they have going for them. Like Alexa Grasso just won Fighter of the Year. You know what I'm saying? She was a promise. Like they both, Fighter of the Year this year, right? So they both, have had highs and lows in their career right now. Like Alexa Grasso was a promising pound per pound fighter in Invicta. You know what I'm saying? And when she hit the UFC, things didn't turn her way. You know what I'm saying? So, she knows how it is to ride this roller coaster. So when you're given these opportunities now, it's only as you evolve that you realize these things where you have to seize opportunities now, because tomorrow is never promised. So you have to make the best of your opportunities that you're faced at the present time. If you're faced with this opportunity to have a super fight, right? Have a super fight. Your best bet is to take that first, because the other fights in your division will always be there. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and even if she loses that fight with Valentin, you can still market it as a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? To continue on who's going to fight next for the, there's so many more benefits of her to take this ahead of the, and also you got to look at it, like it comes in also on Valentina's team too as well. If they're not negotiating right now, or even if they're interested, maybe because maybe she's not going to be healing in time to fight then. You know what I'm saying? So like there's a reason why a Weili's team, or not even both these fighters teams, they have PRs that work for them, right? They have PRs working for them, tell them like, okay, you can release that statement, or like it's okay, to put that out there, because also the UFC, if they don't want nothing to happen, they'll tell you not to say anything, so to put that out there, you know what I mean? It's a good marketing strategy if this is a fight is about to happen. But like I said, like I don't feel it. I'd rather see this fight happen first, because it's in the best interest of these two fighters as the fighter in the sports entertainment world. In the sports entertainment business, like it's the best opportunity for them to do it right now than it is for them to take their next fights. You know what I'm saying? Their next fights that are not these two, right? So, like I said, business-wise, it's the smartest decision these guys can do. Like, like other people vouch for this. Like I said, if these two fighters want it, let them have it. If they're agreeing to it, I don't hear Val chatting about it, and I don't hear Jan arguing about her not being the next title. I see Manon, but like Manon's just chirping. Like she don't hold weight yet. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like she's trying to earn that spot to fight. Like like at the end of the day, like work on your brand first. Like these are heavyweights right now. Like you're trying to, get in the way of the female fighter of the year, on making her decisions whether or not what's best to her interests. Like, let her, if this opportunity presents herself first, it's only smart for her to take her fight with Weili first before she takes it over you. You know what I'm saying? It's not even that she's, and I don't say it's like she's ducking or nothing. No, it's, you get paid. Like, you got to learn. Like, your hype is there for like, after what they've been through, their careers, like, when you learn from your career, like, your hype, You know, when it's taken away, it be taken away from you as fast as it was given to you. You know what I'm saying? So seize these moments and opportunities in your career. You know what I'm saying? It'll make a big difference in how long your career goes and how long you have to be doing this, you know. And if like fighting, putting your life on the line, like, you know, it's not a I'm not saying that these people they're getting old, but it's just a good time in their career for them to do this to do this fight to generate the most income out of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my only, 2 cents about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm for this fight. So if y'all don't agree with it, just comment down below, and let me know what your opinions are as well. And other than that, I'm out. Peace.